Math isn't difficult. Math is fun. I am Neelakanta Bhanu Prakash and I am the fastest human calculator in the world. And we are exploring infinities. Exploring infinities is here in front of you to give you a mathematics learning experience like never before. With expert trainers from around the country, we are here to make you learn math the right way.
Hello everyone, welcome back. So in the previous video, we stopped with this question. So now let's try to solve this. I hope that all of you already tried it and got a solution, but I'll solve this for you. So tan 48, you can write it as cot 90 minus 48 because tan and cot are complementary angles. Tan 16, you can write it as cot 90 minus 16. This is tan 42, this is tan 74, right? So this will be cot 42, cot 74, tan 42, tan 74. So these will be cancelled and the value will be 1. Why? Because cot 42 is cos 42 by sin 42 and tan 42 is sin 42 by cos 42. So they will be cancelled, right? Similarly, these also will be cancelled. So the remaining value will be 1. So the value of this is 1. Okay. So now let's move on to a concept called trigonometric identities. What is the concept? Identities. So now let's take a triangle. Triangle A, B, C, right? So we know that AB square is equal to BC square. Sorry, AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square, right? We've already learnt it in Pythagoras theorem. Now let's divide this whole thing by AC square. So what do we get? AB square by AC square is equal to, plus BC square by AC square is equal to AC square by AC square. So what will that be? AB square by AC square plus BC square by AC square is equal to 1. What is AB by AC? AB by AC is opposite by hypotenuse. So what is that? Sin C, right? And BC by AC? BC by AC is adjacent by hypotenuse. So cos C. So sin square C plus cos square C is equal to 1. This is standard everywhere. So everywhere sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Now let's divide this by AB square. So AB square by AB square plus BC square by AB square is equal to AC square by AB square, right? So 1 plus BC square by AB square is equal to AC square by AB square. So BC by AB, what is that? BC by AB, that is adjacent by opposite. So cot square C. 1 plus cot square C is equal to AC square, that is hypotenuse, by AB square, opposite. Hypotenuse by opposite is opposite of sine, that is cosecant. So cosecant square C. So this is another identity. 1 plus cot square C is equal to cosecant square C. Now let's divide this with BC square. So AB square by BC square plus BC square by BC square is equal to AC square by BC square. So AB square by BC square plus 1 is equal to AC square by BC square. So what is this? AB by BC. AB by BC is opposite by adjacent. So it is tan. So tan square C plus 1 is equal to AC by BC. AC is hypotenuse, BC is adjacent. Hypotenuse by adjacent is secant. So secant square C. So tan square C plus 1 is equal to secant square C. So this is another identity. So these three identities are extremely important and you should always remember them. What are these? Sin square C plus sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta. 1 plus tan square theta is secant square theta. So now we'll solve a few questions so that this concept stays in our head. So cot theta plus tan theta is equal to secant theta cosecant theta. So we have to prove this. Okay. So let's take LHS. So LHS is cot theta plus tan theta. So that is cos theta by sin theta plus sin theta by cos theta. So now that will be cos square theta plus sin square theta by sin theta cos theta by cross multiplying, right? So cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. So it is 1 by sin theta cos theta. 1 by sin theta is cosecant theta and 1 by cos theta is secant theta. That is equal to RHS. Right? Let's take another example. Tan square theta tan square theta plus tan power 4 theta is equal to secant power 4 theta minus secant square theta. Let me write this neatly. Right? So now let's take LHS again. So tan square theta plus tan power 4 theta will be tan square theta. If I take it as common, it will be 1 plus tan square theta. So we know that 1 plus tan square theta is secant square theta. And tan square theta can be written as secant square theta minus 1. So that will be secant square theta minus 1. That is tan square theta. And 1 plus tan square theta is secant square theta. That is secant square theta. Okay. So this you can write it as secant power 4 theta minus secant square theta. So that is RHS. Right? Now let's look at another question. So root of 1 plus cos theta by 1 minus cos theta is equal to cosecant theta plus cot theta. So again we take LHS. So in these type of questions, it's very essential for you to understand that whenever there is 1 minus something in the denominator, always multiply it on 1 plus something. Okay, what happens then? It becomes 1 square minus whatever x square, because it's 1 plus x into 1 minus x. Then if it's something like this, there will always be an identity that you can use, any trigonometric identity that you can use to solve. So I'm doing the same here. So I put this as root 1 plus cos theta into 1 plus cos theta by 1 minus cos theta into 1 plus cos theta. So I am multiplying the numerator and denominator both with 1 plus cos theta. So now what will happen? This will be root of 1 plus cos theta whole square by 1 minus cos square theta. 1 minus cos square theta is what? Sin square theta. So that will be root of 1 plus cos theta whole square by sin square theta. So root of that will be 1 plus cos theta by sin theta. So that can be written as 1 by sin theta plus cos theta by sin theta. So that is obviously cosecant theta plus cot theta. So that is RHS. Okay. So let's do a few more problems. Okay. we need to evaluate these. 1 plus tan theta, plus secant theta into 1 plus cot theta minus cosecant theta. Okay, so let's solve this. This is plus. So let's just multiply it. Let's just split it in sine and cos. So 1 plus tan theta is sin theta by cos theta minus, plus, right? Plus 1 by cos theta into 1 plus cos theta by sin theta plus minus 1 by sin theta. So what will this be? This will be cos theta plus sin theta plus 1 by cos theta into 1 plus sin theta plus cos theta minus 1 by sin theta, because I cross multiplied. Okay, I took the denominator as common. And now let's multiply both of these. Now both of these, if you put this as one bracket and put this as another bracket, this is in the form of a plus b into a minus b, right? So this will be cos theta plus sin theta whole square minus 1 square by cos theta sin theta. So that will be cos square theta plus sin square theta plus 2 cos theta sin theta minus 1 by cos theta sin theta, right? Why? Because a plus b whole square is a square plus b square plus 2ab. So this will be equal to 1 cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. So that is 1 plus 2 cos theta sin theta minus 1 by cos theta sin theta. So these two will get cancelled. So it will be 2 cos theta sin theta by cos theta sin theta. So these will also be cancelled. So the value is 2. So the value of this is 2. So let's take another question. Sin theta plus cos theta whole square plus sin theta minus cos theta whole square, right? Oh, sorry. So these are all questions. So this will be a plus b whole square, that is sin square theta plus cos square theta plus 2 sin theta cos theta. This is plus, this is a minus b whole square, so sin square theta plus cos square theta minus 2 sin theta cos theta. So these two will get cancelled, and this sum of this is 1, sum of this is 1. So this is 1 plus 1, so the value is 2. Again, the value of this is 2. And let's take another. Secant square theta minus 1 into cosecant square theta minus 1. Cosecant. So what will the value of this be? Secant square theta minus 1 is tan theta, tan square theta. So this will be tan square theta into cot square theta, right? Tan square theta into cot square theta, obviously they'll get cancelled. Tan and cot, we've already discussed this. So the value of that will be 1, right? So this is how you solve any question that comes to you. And let's take another question. If cosecant theta plus cot theta is equal to k, right? Find the value of cos theta, or prove that cos theta is equal to k square minus 1 by k square plus 1. So cosecant theta plus cot theta is k. So let's solve this first. So now I'll multiply this with cosecant theta into cosecant theta minus cot theta in numerator and denominator. Cosecant theta plus cot theta into cosecant theta minus cot theta by cosecant theta minus cot theta. Or there's another simple way to do it. Let's just do that. So cosecant theta can be written as 1 by sin theta. Cot theta can be written as cos theta by sin theta, right? So that is k. So 1 plus cos theta by sin theta is equal to k, right? So let's square this, or let's multiply this with 1 minus cos. What should we do? We'll just square this. So let's square this. So that will be 1 plus cos theta whole square by 1 by sin square theta. So that is k square, right? So that is 1 plus cos square theta plus 2 cos theta by 1 plus cos square theta. That is k square. So let's take this as common. Sin square theta is 1 minus sin square theta is 1 minus cos square theta. And now let's add the numerator plus denominator and add the denominator and numerator here and subtract it in the, so subtract the denominator with the numerator and subtract the numerator and add the numerator and denominator in the denominator. So basically a by b, if a by b is equal to k, then a minus b by a plus b is equal to k minus 1 by k plus 1, right? So let's just apply this property here. So 1 plus cos square theta plus 2 cos theta minus 1 minus cos square theta by 1 minus cos square theta plus 1 plus cos square theta plus 2 cos theta. Okay, so that is k square minus 1 by k square plus 1. So what is the value of this? So 1 and 1 get cancelled. So 2 cos square theta plus 2 cos theta, and this will also get cancelled, is equal to 2 plus 2 cos theta. That is equal to k square minus 1 by k square plus 1. So now let's take cos theta common here. So cos theta into 2 plus 2 cos theta by 2 plus 2 cos theta is equal to k square minus 1 by k square plus 1. So that implies cos theta is equal to k square minus 1 by k square plus 1. So you should always, whenever there is a question of proving, you should always manipulate the data in such a way that you get your solution, you get this. And then later on when you solve your LHS, you'll automatically get the desired value, that is cos theta. So in questions like this, it's very important that you do that. Now, this is one of the many ways to solve it. You can always take your own way, and whichever feels comfortable to you, you can solve it like that. But then always try to keep solving so that you'll end up with the answer. It's not like, it may seem impossible over here, but slowly if you keep multiplying and dividing, and now there is k here, but this term has k square. So I squared it, and then later on this term had k minus 1 by k plus 1. So I used this property. So always keep solving until you get your solution. Okay. So that is how you go about questions like this. So our chapter of trigonometry ends here. So if you have any doubts, just go through the videos again. It is very clear, and read the textbook if you want. You'll always find a solution. Thank you so much.
And so we come to an end to today's lecture. Thanks a lot for watching this, and stay tuned for the upcoming ones. Don't forget to follow @fastesthumancalculator and @exp.infi on Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.